Hi guys, it's Joy and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year! Happy 2025! I'm actually recording this video before the new year, but I'm very excited to start a new year, start a fresh chapter, and reflect on this past one. So I figured it would be a fun video idea if we looked at my resolutions from last year and talked about what my resolutions will be for 2025. I just did a few different bullet points for my New Year's resolutions for 2024. I was going to check them off every time I completed one and then I sort of forgot about it, but I'm curious to see how many of these I actually accomplished. My first New Year's resolution of 2024 was to get a new sleigh job.
Bruh.
I actually did end up accomplishing this and I got a new job and it has added a lot of happiness into my life just to start a new chapter and learn something new. It's only the second real job I've ever had, so of course I'm still young, I'm trying to figure it out. No job's ever going to be perfect. I'm still definitely open in 2025 to seeing further career possibilities because I'm still discovering myself. I am very happy and grateful for having better work-life balance, getting to know a new team, and having a bit more creativity in my day-to-day that I didn't have before. Another resolution I had was to learn a new song on the piano. So this one I actually did start. I started learning a new song on the piano back last spring maybe, and I never finished learning it, and then I moved, so I haven't played piano in a really long time. This one I'm kind of mad about because I feel like it was the easiest one on my list to accomplish and I didn't do that, but that just means I'll probably just move this to my 2025 resolutions. My next one from 2024 was to be consistent and challenge myself with Pilates. This one I also feel like I was able to accomplish. I do Pilates multiple times a week, I'd say 5 to 6 days a week. I started taking actual Pilates classes and I do Pilates from home, and I used to only do like 20-minute videos and now I do them for 40 minutes to an hour. So I feel like my balance and my core has gotten a lot stronger, and I'd even be interested in getting certified in Pilates at a certain point. Ooh. That's kind of been a side hobby of mine, so that might be something I look into doing in 2025 as well. Another resolution from 2024 was to do more photography. I did start taking photos again. This was something I hadn't done with an actual camera in a really long time, maybe since high school, and I started getting out there and shooting more. I feel like my photography has slowed down a bit as this year progressed, but I would say I can check it off on my list as well because I did get a lot of new photography content and I worked on editing and all of that, and I'm happy about how I've kept that hobby alive and tried to push myself to take more photos. My last resolution from 2024 was to create something, possibly a short film. Although I didn't create a short film, I did start revamping this YouTube channel and I've been consistently posting once a week since the spring, I want to say, maybe since May, and I think that counts as an accomplishment. I'm going to check this one off my list. I am so happy that I got back into video producing and editing, even though this is a very small channel and I don't necessarily get a lot of views. I think I've taught myself a lot when it comes to just editing and talking to a camera and getting comfortable with that, and I'm really proud of myself for staying consistent with the timeline and trying to be creative and think of more video ideas. Alright, so moving on to 2025, I do need to work on my list. I'm just going to say a few things that came to mind based off of how this last year went. I feel like last year was very pivotal for me in terms of growing in my 20s, being independent, and just figuring out what relationships are healthy and what's not. And as friendships change and evolve a lot in your 20s, it's really hard to know which ones you should hang on to and put effort into, and which ones might be holding you back. I feel like I learned a lot about myself. I have a hard time of letting go of people even if they don't really fit in your life anymore, and I think I have done my best to get rid of all toxicity in my life. Yay! And I want to continue on that path. If I'm feeling like someone or something in my life is toxic, I think it's totally okay just to cut it off, cut it out. Do whatever's best for you. That's something I implemented in 2024, and I want to continue to recognize that and not be afraid to do it in 2025. Also in 2025, I want to take really good care of my skin and my body. I tend to have drier skin, and although I am consistent about moisturizing and washing my face every night, I think it's really easy to be a bit lazy with your skincare, and I just want to look like I'm glowing both from the inside and the outside. So I'm going to focus a bit more on skincare this year. I also feel like I don't really know what my personal style is, and I think my style changes every day, which is totally fine, but I tend to be a little bit of a hoarder with clothes. So I want to try to simplify my closet. I want to hone in a little bit more on my style, give some clothes away, see what's necessary to buy and what's not. And I want to make sure that if I'm dressing comfortable, that I still am putting at least a little bit of effort into my outfit. I got some really cute lounge sets so that I can both feel good and look good at the same time, because I feel like when you put a little bit of self-care into whatever you do, it'll make you feel more motivated and just more confident. My biggest goal for 2025 is to continue on my confidence journey. This has been something I've been working on since I was a young kid, and although my confidence has greatly improved since I was younger, it's something I think everyone has to work on all the time. I don't see myself ever being 100% without a doubt. I'm just naturally an overthinker and I'm really hard on myself, but I want to continue to grow, stand up tall, speak without fear of judgment or cringing or any of that stuff, and I want to be my most confident self in 2025. Lastly, since I am living on my own, I have been cooking a lot more lately. I even got a coffee machine and a matcha kit, so I want to push myself to make a lot of recipes, whether it's food or drink. I want to cook more, spend less money out on coffee and tea and all of that, and I want to be really creative in the kitchen, and I'm really excited to make more cooking, baking, and cafe videos in the future. Alright, so those are my 2025 New Year resolutions so far. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any resolutions, or if you just kind of wing it as the year goes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope everyone has a happy and healthy new year, and I'll see you guys next week with a new video. Bye!